Hello, everyone. Today I'm very excited about our next interview from the ToolSense Interview Series workshop talks. I'm Jennifer and I'm responsible for the communication at ToolSense. And our guest today is Myer Pincus, National Technical Manager at Bidvest Prestige Cleaning. And then, of course, I would like to introduce Julia Kota, Customer Success Manager at ToolSense. Mr. Pincus, because you could tell us a few sentences about yourself, like where are you based, how many employees do you have, and what solutions do you provide?
So we are based in Johannesburg, South Africa, which is the technical headquarters. I look after the national footprint, which we have bases in Cape Town, KwaZulu-Natal, and Port Elizabeth. So up here, I have 8 technicians. In KZN, I have 3 technicians. Cape Town, I have 3, and in Port Elizabeth, I have 2. So we've got a total of just on 900 machines that we maintain monthly. And using Julia's expertise and the ToolSense footprint, we converted from a completely paper-based manual system across to ToolSense. It's taken us a while to get there because we requested specific templates according to the way we do things, which Julia and her team managed to create for us. I think, Julia, correct me if I'm wrong, I think there are 4 templates in total that were custom built for us. And all the hiccups and everything that went along with it have been successfully ironed out. So the only remaining, there are a few small things that need to be completed, and that's integration between our Power BI process and extracting information directly from ToolSense. At this point in time, we do a manual download, and we are becoming quite successful in that. But it's been a brilliant platform so far, and it works for us.
Great. Thank you very much. Then we already come to our first question. How did you first get in touch with ToolSense?
So we were looking for a digital footprint or digital ticket management system, and we went through quite a few of them. And our cluster CEO, Mr. Alan Feynman, heard about ToolSense, not quite sure how, and he sent us a link saying, try this, it looks like it will work for you. And we did the 1-month trial with Lila, and then we switched across to, I think we've got 20 licenses currently. So that's where we are now. Excuse the noise, it's still a working workshop. Any background noise. And so that's how we got there. We tried a couple of others. We tried internal and external processes, and we eventually settled on ToolSense.
Thank you very much. And how did you work in asset management and safety checks prior to ToolSense? And what were maybe the challenges that you were facing?
Prior to this, it was all job card based. We had a schedule that we created in Excel, and based on that, we allocate certain sites to the technician, and it was his responsibility to go to each and every site. And this is where in the beginning, it got quite interesting, because if you look at the Prestige, call it the organogram for want of a better word, so we will have Bidvest Prestige as like the anchor, and below that we have each of the divisions, the KZN, the Cape, whatever. And below that, each of them has specific regions, and inside each region there are multiple buildings. Inside the building there are multiple machines. So this at the beginning was a bit of a challenge on how to allocate it, and that's all worked out quite nicely. And then the ease of the platform in adding and moving stuff around was very easy. So prior to that, asset management, maintenance management was purely manual.
Thank you very much. And you already named some reasons, but why did you decide for a partnership with ToolSense? And where do you see the added value that ToolSense can bring to your daily operations?
A lot of it was, once you set it up, the automation of getting the job cards to the technician, getting the works orders to the technician, the system integration in feedback, the history of the machine stays with the machine irrespective of where we place the machine. And we've just added another template called Request for Quote, RFQ, which Julia custom built for us. And now even purchase orders are maintained and monitored through the ToolSense base. Instead of having to go the external email process and then back into ToolSense, everything is now done within the ToolSense platform.
Nice. This already sounds like a big advantage. And maybe now looking a bit more into the future, what is your vision between the partnership with the ToolSense?
Okay. This is where Julia is probably going to hate me. At this point in time, we just do auto scrubbers, sweepers, and combination machines. When this is 100% settled and works out, we're now going to expand to the rest of our technical fleet. And in that, we go down to washing machines, vacuum cleaners, buffing machines, carpet machines. And within the prestige base, we've got close to 40,000 assets. And the idea is to actually, at the end of the day, be able to monitor every single one of those assets by QR code and by serial number. It's going to be, but that's obviously a long-term goal. It's not the current goal. So we will build it up slowly. I won't kill Julie all in one fell swoop.
Oh, good. I'm super excited to get started with all of that.
Yeah, so it's just, there's a lot of challenges in that respect as well. But once we've got this platform bedded down and solid, we can then expand onto others.
That sounds really good. And Mr. Pincus, the next question, can you maybe already tell where ToolSense can save you time and money? And in what situations ToolSense can help you in your daily operations?
So in terms of saving money, it's basically bedding down our revenue source, because as you know, with paper gets lost, paper gets misplaced, paper gets misread because of handwriting and not fully understanding what the person is trying to do. In the ToolSense platform, because everything is now typed out, it's actually helped us manage our revenue source better in terms of maintaining and recording every single job card that goes out. So in terms of that, we have a better management, a better control of the work done, and a better oversight, which we can then share out to the general managers in the various regions. So in that sense, it's been a tremendous gain for us.
Great. That sounds really good. And maybe now looking into the future again, where do you see the status quo of digitalization in the cleaning industry, and what do you think can change within the next years?
Well, obviously, I mean, we haven't enabled IoT as yet, but that's a possibility going forward. Some of the machines that we are getting into our fleet already have onboard IoT, and it would be a case of looking to see how we can integrate that data within the ToolSense platform. But until we get more machines on the floor, we're not even going to look at that yet. But that is one of the avenues that we will be exploring in the future.
And maybe directing now the question to Julia, would you like to add anything here?
Maybe one topic from my end. Myer, you have quite a big team who you onboarded to ToolSense, or who we onboarded to ToolSense. Anything that you can share about that, how to get all of these people to digitize their work, which was purely paper-based prior to ToolSense?
So obviously people are reluctant to change. But once it was shown that the benefit of it, because what we did was for 3 to 4 months, we rolled out the parallel platform where you would do the job card, paper job card, as well as ToolSense, and then take a picture of the paper job card as one of the documents to be put onto ToolSense. And slowly but surely, we started removing the paper. We are now, apart from the stuff that does not get done through ToolSense, we are completely paperless. And the technicians are a lot more comfortable in the platform, and even our technicians who are not as computer literate are handling the platform very easily, which shows you the user interface, how friendly that is. So that was a great help. And then any issues that they do have, Julia and the support team would be fantastic in ironing out those issues for us.
Great. Thank you so much. We already reached the end. Thank you very much for this exciting exchange. I was very pleased that you, Mr. Pincus, were here today. And yeah, perhaps we will hear from each other again very soon.
I look forward to it.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Julia. Thanks, Jennifer. Appreciate it.